Let's get right into it because I know you didn't click this video to just sit here and listen to me yap. So let's get to the cold, hard solutions. I'm going to take this video in steps. So each one is very important, so please stick it through until the end. Don't skip parts of the video because some parts of the video may be very important to your situation. So you wouldn't want to be missing that part if you clicked on this video in the first place. First, I'll talk about the reason why you feel the way that you do, but later on I'll get into the things to solve the problem. But let's start at the very root of everything. Number one, the issue. I'm assuming if you clicked on this video, you're going to be like an introvert or an overly social person who sometimes feels stuck when it comes to, flirty conversation or like relationship like conversation, if you're catching my drift. And I'm gonna be honest, I used to be this way a lot. Really bad, actually. But the question is why? A big thing for me personally, and I'm assuming it's a big thing for a lot of you guys, is the fear of rejection. So worrying that they'll just say no immediately or just straight up dismiss you as a person. But I'd say like 95% of the time, this is not going to be the case. They are a person too, but overthinking can play a really bad role in this. People start thinking out like every single possible outcome in their head before even saying hi to the person. And this can easily stem from a strong lack of confidence. So not feeling very great about your looks, your status, or your personality. But I'm telling you, look at me in the eyes as a person. If they are the one for you, they won't care about any of that. They won't want you to change yourself into something that you're not. Because then they're just caring about an alternate version of yourself that you made up. You don't want to change yourself for this person. You want to change how you think of yourself. You should never think of yourself as any lower than this person. But going with that, you should never think of yourself as any higher as this person. Y'all are two people living on this earth together. So putting them on a pedestal or below yourself, putting yourself on a pedestal is always going to be very dangerous. Like treating them like they're out of your league or below your league instead of just a normal person like me and you. Another really bad thing is whenever you start to think on your past experiences. If you've been like embarrassed, ignored, or rejected before, it always will stick with you. Well, not always, you heal, but you get what I mean. I've had my fair share of rejection throughout my life, so trust me, I get it. And it doesn't feel good. Like, if I'm being honest, it sucks. But this person is not from your past. And if they are, you're a different person from who you were. So have confidence in how you carry yourself. Another thing is uncertainty. Uncertainty is a really big problem. When you don't know what to say or how to keep a conversation going. But the trick is to talk to them like they're on the same level as you, because they are. Make that stupid joke that you find funny. Act goofy if you want to. Like I said and can't say enough, do not change yourself for this person. Be you. Talking about changing yourself to be a better friend or a partner is a whole different discussion and may be a future topic for another video. So please, if you liked the video so far, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed so more videos like this can be pushed out into the world. Shameless plugging my channel is over, so let's get into the solutions I have for you to all these problems. Number 2, solutions. How do I fix this, Mr. Patchy Beard? First off, that's rude. My beard's growing in, dude. And secondly, I got you. Don't care. This might sound harsh, but really it's not. It's pretty simple, actually. When I say don't care, I don't mean lose your mind and start rioting the schools because you're having an existential crisis. Not that extreme, but you know what I mean. But that's stupid. Who would think that? How about you shut up, Jason? I wanted to draw stick figures. How about that? Anyways, to everything I brought up earlier, like all the problems, not caring can help in a lot of ways. Be confident in yourself. We're all on a spinning rock flying through space in an infinite universe that doesn't matter. What's wrong with going up to that person and asking what's up? And say she does reject you and the whole school points and laughs. This will not happen, by the way. Out of that, you gained exposure and you learned lessons on, things to say. And you could have possibly even made a new friend, like a new connection, a new person to know. If you ask me, that's not that bad. Everybody gets rejected at some point. It's rarely ever a personal attack towards you. It's just how it is sometimes, but through it, growth is to be had. And say they don't reject you. Good for you! Round of applause, everybody. You're doing better than a lot of people, and I'm proud of you. But don't stop there. Continue making efforts to talk to this person, and it'll get easier over time. Learn who they are, their interests, their hobbies, like what classes they're taking, whatever. Like, it really doesn't matter, but this will make talking to them so much more natural. And it doesn't even have to be in a relationship type way. That can develop slowly over time, and if anything, that makes it better. Alright guys, if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask it in the comments, or comment what situation you're currently in. I'm sure other people will be in the exact same situation. And I know it's a barren wasteland down here with like maybe one comment, and 9 times out of 10 that comment's gonna be like a bot. But if you guys lock in, we can make a community here of people. If you would though, please subscribe, because I'm a small channel who just started, and my viewers dramatically are people who are not subscribed. Really appreciate you watching. Thank you. Have a great one. One of my videos is probably up here on one of these fingers.